Hi everyone, welcome to Must Read Monday. My name is Dabney. I'm the young adult librarian with Twin Lakes and I use they, them pronouns. Today we are going to be looking at graphic novels and manga about animals and or supernatural shapeshifters to tie in with our summer reading club theme of tales and tales. If you didn't know, graphic novels and manga do count towards your summer reading books. So if you read a manga, it's going to count as a book. Read a graphic novel, it's going to count as a book. And we have tons of graphic novels and manga in our young adult collection at the Mary Vinson. We also have access to graphic novels and some manga on Hoopla. So be sure to check those out. There's a lot on Hoopla that we don't have, so definitely go on there and see what they've got. So we have sort of a lot to get through, so I'm going to go fast and not get really in depth. But first we have Mouse Guard, Fall 1152, and there's a follow-up volume that's set in the winter. And this is, I love the art for it, it's just delightful. It's about this mouse society and they're like struggles to survive, and I always loved stories about mice, and so this one is really good, really excellent art, and kind of like in a class of its own. There's not really many graphic novels out there that are just like this, so it's really good. If you like the Redwall books, I would say definitely check it out. Then we have a couple graphic novels that actually don't have any words. They are just illustrations. This one is Love the Tiger. So it's kind of like a day in the life of a tiger and what it's experiencing. Then another one, which is about a fox. And yeah, it's really cool. Kind of like a nature documentary, but in graphic novel format. Okay, now we're getting into more of like supernatural shape-shifting type of stories. This one I really like, it's cute. It's called The Wize Beast of the Wizarding Wizdoms. So as you can tell, these are, they're called beast, but they, have human bodies and like animal heads and faces and like some other features, like some of them have tails, and yeah, it's really cute. It's almost like a wizarding, it's a wizarding school for these beasts. And it said, hidden away deep within the woods, far from the prying eyes of the world, lies the Wisdom School of Wizarding. There beasts of all kinds gathered to live, to learn, and to love. From everyday animals to fantastical creatures, these BL stories are told with a realistic and lighthearted touch. So this is rated teen, by the way, and like each chapter kind of follows different characters there. Okay, graphic novels again. We have Mooncakes. I love this one. It features a werewolf character and a witch. So yeah, this one has like so much going on in it. I love, again, the artwork. There's other supernatural creatures and magic and things happening in it. So yeah, I highly recommend it. Lots of diverse characters and queer characters. It's great. More werewolves. You cannot get enough werewolves, in my opinion. We have Moonstruck. This is a really, really cute series. We have 3 volumes of it in our collection. And this one is rated E for everyone. So this is kind of just like mostly about these 2 characters and sort of like their day-to-day life, their relationship that's developing, and also so like everyone in this is basically like a supernatural creature of some sort. There's a barista who is a centaur. yeah, I love it. It's really lighthearted and fun, and the art's really cute. Okay, now we've got Nimona. We've talked about this one before in previous videos, and Nimona is a shapeshifter, so she can turn into like anything, a dragon, a narwhal, like she can look like different people. I'm trying to find a good picture of, there she is, beastie form. So yeah, this one, I love it a lot, and the creator is Noelle Stevenson, who did the She-Ra reboot, so good. Okay, now we're gonna kind of go a little quicker, maybe. We've got Kamisama Kiss. This series is rated for teens. I believe there's 25 volumes in our collection, and this one features like lots of yokai, which are like Japanese spirit creatures, and some of them can shapeshift. So, like at one point, the main character, Nanami, she meets a snake, but then he like shapeshifts into like a guy, and he ends up being one of her servants at the shrine. And then Tomoe, you know, he's got like the fox ears and the fox tail. So anyways, it's super cute, super fun, lighthearted. I like it a lot. Inu x Boku SS. This is for older teens, and I think there's 11 volumes in our collection. Anyways, this is about a bunch of supernatural, like humans with like supernatural abilities. Like their ancestors were yokai, so they kind of have like half yokai powers, half not. And some of them can shapeshift into kind of like their yokai form. So, yeah. Then we have Blackbird. I think there's 18 volumes of this. This is also for older teens. Again, featuring different yokai. In this case, one of the main characters is, I can't remember what they're called now. My mind is kind of going blank, and it's not on the back of this. It's like a crow yokai. It's going to drive me crazy, but I'm going to remember what it is. Then we've got the Ancient Magus Bride. So this one is rated for teens. It's still ongoing, and it's set in England. So instead of yokai, you've got like English supernatural, creatures and beings, but Elias is kind of one of the main characters. And it's still sort of like, what is Elias even? Who knows? But he can change from like this shape to looking like a human to looking more like a beast. He's got range. I really love it a lot. You've also got Ruth, who can look like a guy sometimes, and then other times he's a dog. So it's one of my favorites. We also have like the anime in our collection as well. The Demon Prince of Momochi House. This is rated for teens. I can't remember how many volumes are in the series at the moment, but we do have the full series. This one is kind of similar to Kamisama Kiss. It's about a young girl, it's a teen girl, who winds up at this like supernatural haven in the forest, and the yokai who live there can all like shift into different forms. So one like can shift into like is like the yokai is like a water spirit yokai. One is like I think an orangutan. So yeah, it's great. I love it. It's beautiful art. This is one of the characters in their shifted form. Fruits Basket, the ultimate shape-shifting manga. This one is rated teen. We also have the old anime and the new anime in our collection, and I've been watching the new anime and so good. Highly recommend it. This was like one of my first manga. But anyways, the characters in the Soma family, they have been cursed, and it's only like, I think, 12 people altogether, but they have been cursed to sort of like the spirit of different zodiac animals like resides within them. So this character Yuki, he is the rat. So if someone of the opposite sex hugs him, he's going to poof turn into a rat, which is inconvenient. And then you've got Kyo, who is the cat. He's kind of like the unofficial zodiac. But yeah, it's adorable. It's adorable, but it's also like some of the storylines are very sad. I'd kind of forgotten it, that they could get that sad, but it's so good. And then finally we have InuYasha. These are the large 3-in-1 manga volumes, which we have 18 of these large volumes in total in our collection. So if you want a nice hefty manga to read, you can check these out. I'm actually going to read the back of this because, surprisingly enough, I've never read or watched InuYasha, so you can be like, what's wrong with you, Dabney? And this is rated for older teens. It says, Kagome is an ordinary, modern schoolgirl living an ordinary life. Who would have thought the dried-up old well on the side of her family shrine would be a gateway to Japan's ancient past? Drawn through the gate against her will, Kagome finds herself battling demons for control of what she thought was a worthless trinket, but is actually a powerful magical gem, the Shikon Jewel. Together with an unlikely ally, the half-demon InuYasha, Kagome begins a quest to recover the shards of the Shikon Jewel and learn more about her link to the past. So cool. Okay, so it sounds like InuYasha is like only half yokai, but looks kind of like that. Okay, so those are the books for the week, and come check them out. There are also some other series I didn't pull to talk about because technically they're rated mature. They're definitely for like older teen readers, but hey, if you're an older teen reader and you're watching this, I'll just give a shout out to them. One is Monstrous. Very beautiful art. Lots and lots of violence, so be aware of that. Definitely read the warnings. And then Fables, which is also rated mature, but it's about like all these characters from fairy tales, and they all come and they're living in New York City, and they kind of have like a secret society there. So they're Fables, Legends in Exile, so it's really great. But yeah, that is all for today, and I'll see y'all next time.